Hey guys, Mike Troll here, Amsoil dealer, #1synthetic.com, and today I just want to do a quick video talking about battery maintenance. This isn't really oil related, but hey, I figure, this is something I like to do, and I'm not an expert, but I've just learned some different things over the years. So this battery, it seems to be holding up well, but what I try to do is about once a month I'll throw on either this charger, or I have another one that's really good, a microprocessor controlled automatic charger. And as you can see, it has different settings. This CTEK MUS 4.3, I got this on Amazon, probably 70 bucks a few years ago. Really good use of money. You can see it has a setting for motorcycle, regular car, the snowflake, and if you look lower, the snowflake is for cold weather. Batteries below a certain temperature need to be charged at a little bit higher rate of 14.7 volts, I think. And what this normally puts out is 14.4. There's also, under that snowflake setting, that's a picture. It's supposed to represent an Agm battery. So if you have an Optima or an Odyssey or a North Star or other Agm battery, you would want to use the snowflake setting to charge them at that little higher rate. And then there's a recondition mode. I think I've used it once. It briefly brings the battery up to like 15 volts, which you gotta be, it's risky, but on older batteries it can kind of remix the acid, is what they were saying. But anyway, it's got a bunch of settings. This is a desulfate, and it's got different settings for it runs through all these automatically. One of these is constant current and one of these is constant voltage, and it will literally bring your battery to a 100% state of charge, and you can leave it on indefinitely and it will maintain. And so I like to just throw them on every now and then. This is not an Agm battery, it's a regular flooded, but so we'll go ahead and use that second setting right there, and I'm just going to plug it in, and I'll try to let you see. I'm going to get it ready here. Sorry. And try to let you see the lights as I plug it in. Should have a helper. Alright, doing this one-handed. Here we go. If I don't get electrocuted. So we're actually on snowflake mode, because I do have an Agm battery on my red car. So we're going to go to the regular mode, and you can see 1 and 2 lit up almost immediately. And what that's telling me, now it's on to 3. What that's telling me is there's no sulfation in the battery. Otherwise it would have stayed on step 1 for a little bit longer. 2 is I think it's like testing the battery to see if it can take a charge. 3, it's like charging the battery, like bulk charging. So probably very soon you're going to see it go to 4, and 4 is where it does a really slow, really deep and thorough charge. And I forget, I think 5 is another test of some sort. I forget exactly, but very good investment, very good charger. And I know what some of you are thinking, Mike, doesn't my, where is it? Somewhere there's an alternator down here. Anyway, Mike, doesn't my alternator charge my battery? And the alternator is made to run the electrical things on your car. And yes, it does recharge your battery, but only to a certain point. It's not made to completely top it off, especially an Agm. So if you have an Agm battery, I would definitely invest in something like this and use that AGM setting. So yeah, it doesn't hurt, especially one like this. You don't have to worry about overcharging, and you just do simple maintenance like this, especially while we're, you know, staying at home. There's not a lot going on. You know, if you can afford to, go to number1synthetic.com, put in your year, make, and model, and see what Amsoil products are available for your car. And good time to do vehicle maintenance, you know, if you got downtime and if you can afford to. But definitely this is something I like to do quite often. See there, it's already up to level 4, which tells me that the battery was pretty full, so it didn't need much bulk charging at all. And by the way, the max that this thing puts out is 4.3 amps. So even at that bulk, I think step 3, I think that's what it is, it puts out the full amperage. And then the next step, all you electrical experts would probably understand this better than me, but one is a constant voltage and the amperage goes low. I think that's 5 or 4, and one of them is a constant the other way. So anyway, through both of those, it gets the battery fully topped off, and that's one of the best ways to extend battery life from what I understand. And if you know something better, comment, like, subscribe, share, and thanks guys. Mike Troll, Amsoil dealer, number1synthetic.com. Link will be down below in the first comment. And here it is with the battery all topped off. You can see that level 7, it's hard to make out, but level 7 is illuminated green, and then the level 8, it takes so many days, I forget if it's like 10 days or something, it goes to like a float mode. Right now it's on 13.6 volts, and I think after 10 days it'll turn off and only kick back on as needed, so you can literally leave this thing on indefinitely. But so that's what I do to get maximum life out of my batteries. Alright, and if you look here, we've got the same charger, and in this car I do have an AGM battery. This is an Odyssey, which is a very high performance AGM. They use virgin lead in the battery, not recycled lead. So anyway, we're going to use the AGM or snowflake setting on here. So I'm going to plug it in. Okay. Alright, as we turn it on, but you can see it's on the regular setting. So let's bring it to snowflake. 1 and 2 immediately, because there's no sulfation. And then it goes to 3. And so it's doing a bulk charge, but my guess is it won't be too long, and it'll jump up to 4. But anyway, this is a great way to maintain your batteries and extend the life. And you can leave these things on virtually forever if you need to. Alright. And there's my information, guys. I normally talk about synthetic oil, specifically Amsoil, 100% synthetic lubricants. Number1synthetic.com is where you can browse all the products, look up your car, and get them shipped to your house. Preferred customers get everything at wholesale. Check it out. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, and you can see we're already up to level 4. So 3 is the bulk charge, and 4 is the super deep and slow charge. So it's not that the battery was low at all, but it does just allow it to get up to 100% charge, and that's, from what I can tell, it's the best way to keep your batteries lasting a long time, is to keep them fully charged.
Hey guys, so the verse of the day is from Luke 16:10, and it says, "He who's faithful in a very little thing is also faithful in much." And I can say God has definitely been giving me more to manage lately, and I just pray that I am faithful and give Him honor and glory. Guys, click the link below in the first comment. Number1synthetic.com is my website to place an order, or even just to look up, learn about Amsoil, and you can type your make, model, and engine in to see what we have to offer. I'd appreciate if you go through me, number1synthetic.com.